Look at this ding-dong mess. Everything is all sticky. Man, I hope
It is cracking, everybody. You're here with me, King ETL, and today I have for you life update number 6 or 9 or 82. I don't know. I stopped keeping count. You see, these life update videos were originally made to, talk about why a video wasn't out, when the next video is coming out, and what's been going on in my life. That's the reason why I haven't made videos. But now I'm just going to use these life updates to update news and other stuff that's going on in my life, like movies I've seen, what the channel's up to, actual things and my opinions on other things and whatnot. So, in this life update video, I'm going to give an update. I keep saying update a lot, it sounds kind of weird. But I'm going to give an update on the Kiss cartoon and Kiss anime situation. Now, for those who try to keep up with Kiss anime and Kiss cartoon, you would know Kiss cartoon is no more. It's gone. Kaput, kablamo. And I kind of feel like we're indirectly responsible for that. Now, legally, it's wrong. And you can't do it. So I'm telling you, do not pirate things. But I can't stop you from doing what you do. And I can't prove that I know anybody that does that. So, I'm just an irrelevant YouTuber, as one Woolsworth would say. So I can't give you legal advice. But what I can say is technically Kiss anime and Kiss cartoon are illegal sites. And I think the reason Kiss cartoon went down so quickly is kind of our fault. Let me explain. To explain further, I would like to point out the fact, think about you robbed a bank. I'm not telling you to rob it, but think about it. You robbed a bank, you got a lot of money. You're gonna tell your closest friends, hey, I just robbed a bank, I got a lot of money, don't snitch on me. We about to go to Mickey D's and get something good to eat. Or something like that. But what if your close friend tells another friend, and that friend tells another friend, and that friend tells another friend, and it keeps spreading? Eventually, a police officer will find out, or somebody's going to snitch to the police, and you're going to jail for robbing a bank. I believe that type of situation happened with Kiss Anime and Kiss Cartoon. These are two really good sites for getting all the shows and animes that you need, even though it's illegal. It's a really good site for finding things. But at the same time, because it's illegal, the more we advertise and spread the word, the more that things can get found out. Now, piracy laws, sorry about that, my voice got a little bit hoarse, but piracy laws are weird, and the laws for streaming is even weirder. For example, you can potentially, and I'm not saying try to, but you can potentially stream something and not get arrested because you didn't upload it or download it. But if you're uploading or downloading content, you get arrested because that's illegal. And that law is really complicated and confusing, which is why I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't try it, or none of that. And as I said before multiple times, I am not a lawyer. I don't know anything outside of law and order in bones and such. So don't take the words I'm saying as legal advice. Just know what's right and know what's wrong. Now that we've had that wrapped up, I would like to talk a little bit about the channel. Now, if anyone who is an actual fan of my videos and watch every time I upload, you would notice that my uploads are kind of irregular. Some are weeks apart, some are almost months apart, and that's bad on me. That's bad on me, and I apologize fully to you, my fans. I have 118 subscribers, so I need to buckle up, work harder, and be a better YouTuber about this. So I'm giving myself a time limit. I'm going to try to have one new video up every 2 weeks. I say every 2 weeks because I do have a job I work. I kind of work 2 jobs right now, so you know, I'm doing things. I need to have a social life, even though YouTube is a huge part of my life. I need to have a social life, you know. So I'm giving myself 2 weeks. Now, those 2 weeks are not going to be limited to only 2 weeks. If a video is small, like this one, and the editing work is not too much, it might come out like, I say maybe a week apart. Like, if I uploaded something Friday, and this video is short, and I can upload it next Friday, I will. But if a video is longer, it might have to wait for the 2-week mark. Speaking of long videos, now I've been talking to a lot of my friends about my videos on how to improve them, how to do better. I'm working on buying my own microphone and audio recorder, you know, stuff like that. So to help the viewing experience, make you guys enjoy the videos more. And a lot of them said that my videos are too long. Now, me personally, I love a long YouTube video. Like, YouTube has kind of replaced TV for me. I tend to, like, when I want to watch something on YouTube, I tend to look for longer videos, so 30-minute videos or 20-minute videos, so it feels like, you know, I'm watching a program, or I get like a bunch of 15-minute videos all bundled together so I can watch a bunch at once. And that's you know, just my way of viewing, and I understand that everybody doesn't like that. So for some of my videos, I'm not saying all, but for some of them that get a little long, I will try to edit them into 2 parts. That's why the Adventure Time one was 2 parts, and that's why the Cloudy for Chance Meatballs Dumpster Fire was 2 parts. I'm not gonna try to do this regularly, but you know, I want to appeal to everybody, give everybody a little bit of something that they like, give everybody a little bit of something that they want, you know? Gotta ride the waves, help everybody out, all that jazz. Well, that's about does it for the Kiss cartoon, Kiss anime, and my life. So let's talk about a few interesting things in the actual news. Starting with Spider-Man Homecoming was awesome. I'm not gonna give spoilers now, but you should check it out. I wouldn't say it's the greatest Spider-Man movie ever made. I'd say it's one of the best, though. It has its flaws, and don't worry, there will be a movie rundown full of spoilers and stuff where me and a few friends will fully disclose all your Spider-Man needs. I seen the trailer for Jumanji. I think it's called Jumanji Back to the Jungle, and honestly, I'm not really liking it. Now, originally there was another video that was going to go up about me talking about Jumanji, but after I re-watched my video and talked to some people, my video was a bit biased. Now, my views on Jumanji are, I don't like it, and I don't like it because how they tried to modernize it. Like, okay, so for everyone who didn't watch the spoiler, it starts off, you meet these 4 kids in high school. It starts off kind of like the Breakfast Club, oddly enough, where it's like, here's the jock guy, here's the nerd guy, here's the, not shy girl, here's the hot girl. They don't talk to each other outside of anything, but they all got detention for some reason. And the first part of detention is you gotta spend the day cleaning out the school's basement. Now, is that legal? Like, I've had detention before and it was just sit in this room, don't talk, do work or something. I mean, can a school make you clean the basement? Whatever, different school, different rules. And while they're cleaning it out, one of the kids finds a old video game system that says Jumanji on it. And that's where my first problem with this came. I was like, why is it a video game? And my friend Rhea, RPG Panda, who you see in some of my videos, was saying, kids won't play board games anymore. And it's like, so? Like, just hear me out. You're being forced to clean a basement during detention. Would it matter if it was a board game or a video game you found? Wouldn't anything be more interesting than cleaning the basement? Just saying. But I digress. The trailer goes on. There's the loading screen, Jumanji. It says select your character. All you see are the names and occupations. I don't remember the names, but I remember one was like tough adventure guy, sexy adventure guy, nerd adventure guy, you know, stuff like that. And they all pick it, and as soon as they pick it, they get sucked into the game. And this is where another one of my issues with the trailer comes out. They're being sucked into the world of Jumanji. Now, I know that's something that can happen. In the original Jumanji movie, Robin Williams was sucked in as a kid, came out later as an adult. But for me, the coolest thing about Jumanji was how things were coming out of the board game and messing with you, not you going into it. Like, sure, going into it in this juggle world is cool, and the trailer shows they got powers and whatnot, and it's a video game and blah, blah, blah. But for me, it was always like, oh crap, the game brought a stampede of animals. Hurry up, pick up the board game, run. Or the hunter guy is after us. Pick up the board game and run. And like, I think they could have done this with the video game, and it could have been cool. Like, you're playing the video game and it says, a lion appears, and like a lion breaks through the TV they're playing on, and they're like, okay, something about the game, blah, blah, blah. Pick up the game. We gotta run, find another TV, plug it in. Like, that's something that I personally like. Everybody isn't gonna like it, but hey, that's just what I'm doing. That's basically the trailer. Jumanji is like the big buff black kid is now in small Kevin Hart's body, and Kevin Hart is kind of buff, but you know, he's short, so haha. The nerd guy's in The Rock's body, and The Rock is ripped. The shy girl is in some sexy girl body, whose actor I don't know. And then the hot girl is in Jack Black's body, and it's like, a middle-aged bald man. And it's like, it looks funny. Kevin Hart is funny in the stuff he does. He has jokes. Him and The Rock make a good pairing in movies, and I said pairing, like they're being shipped together. Okay. But anyway, you know, they're pretty okay. The casting, besides the kids, seem alright. When it's cheaper at the theater, I might go see it or something. It's not a big thing for me, but hey, I want to give everything a chance before I outright judge it. Speaking of things to give a chance, I haven't looked into Ben 10 much yet. I've seen like a few episodes, and so far I'm not a big fan of what I'm seeing, but I can't give too much about it. I looked into one episode of the Hotel Transylvania series, and it's fairly okay. I want to see some more before I can give an actual review criticism. And Tangled has a series apparently that I have not talked about at all. Depending on when this video will be up, there is a whole new week of Adventure Time specials coming out. It might have already came out if this video comes out later. If it hasn't, you know, I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna see if some of the theories me and Sora Dreams have, like, see if any of them match up. And you know, that's basically it. This has been this episode of Life Updates. I've updated my life. I hope I can update yours too. Stay tuned, and that's a promise I'm going to try my hardest to keep to you of every 2 weeks at the least. As always, stay weird, stay wild, and have a good time. Peace.